everyone, my name is Heather and welcome to the channel Bookables, and welcome to one of my favorite videos that I film every single year that I love, my favorite fall reads. I love doing this video. I'm a seasonal person through and through. I do seasonal things every single year, winter themed, spring themed, summer themed. Then we come to fall. I'm sure it's no secret. Fall is my favorite season, as it is a lot of people's. I think it's just the shift in the air. Of course, the leaves are the huge draw, the cozy sweaters, the just cozy feeling of fall, and honestly the smell in the air. It just smells different. I love fall. I feel like my heart truly comes alive in the fall, and every year I'm always like, I really want to like summer and I really want to like winter, and then I turned out I hate those seasons so freaking much. But fall is where my heart lives and where it shall stay. So I have a considerable amount of fall favorite books. I've done this video plethora of times. There will be repeats, obviously. There will be some new ones, obviously. But these are just ones that I think that are perfect to read in fall, and they just have that kind of fall cozy vibe. Now, if you're looking for maybe some atmospheric reads or some paranormal reads, because we are in the season for that as well, I will do separate videos on those. I have a video already all planned for atmospheric reads, books that are just kind of give you that kind of really cold and brusque, is that a word? Just that kind of chill in the air, the atmosphere, if you know what I'm saying. They're very atmospheric. I have a video for that, and I have a video for paranormal, for Halloween and all that stuff. So these are strictly for like truly autumn, fall leaves. You get the gist. Let's kick off with two books that I talk about every single fall favorites video, and I will do that. And I will mention these books for forever because they are my like top two favorite. Number one, I have The Bake Shop at Pumpkin and Spice by Kate Engel, Donna Kaufman, and Allison Charles. Now, I bought this, I want to say like maybe 5 years ago at Target. As you can see, if you want to know what is me in a cover, this is it. Fall vibes, pumpkins, pumpkin cookies, bakeries, like this is it. This is 3 short stories, and is it gonna rock your world? No. It's set in a small town that is very fall vibes, and it just gives you the fall feeling. Like, it's not gonna be on your favorites list, I'm just gonna be honest with you, but it will be on your fall favorites list because it's very fall-esque, if you get what I'm saying. So this is just, it's fun. It's not amazing, but it's fun. And there's also other books in this series, such as The Cafe Between Pumpkin and Pie, and I forget the other one. They did do cover redesigns, which was the worst decision I have ever seen in my entire life. Why would you change this cover to this? Like, what possess? There's no words. But either way, if you just want a fall, cozy, small town vibe, this is a great book for that. Like, I love it. And the other book I always talk about is Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. This is a YA graphic novel that is just so beautiful. It's about 2 characters, and it's their last night working at this pumpkin patch, but it's much bigger than a pumpkin patch. It's got like a s'mores pit. Ugh, I love s'mores. That's the thing about me. I love s'mores. They have a pumpkin patch. They have like hay rides. They have like a corn maze. They have this thing that they call like a, I forget what it's called. I think it's like a pumpkin bomb, where they put 2 pieces of pumpkin pie together and they put it in chocolate, and it sounds just divine. It is I like to reread it every single year. I get it from the library. Why I have not. I did have a copy of my own at one point, and then I lent it out, and then I never saw it again. So be wary of who you lend your copies out to, I guess, suppose. But either way, those 2 are like my ultimate favorite fall reads that I love and adore. We also have a book I read last year called The Pumpkin Spice Cafe. This is by Lori, something, I forget who it was by, but it very much reminded me of Gilmore Girls. This is another one like The Bake Shop at Pumpkin and Spice. Is it gonna rock your world? No, but it's set in a small town. It's about a romance. It's about a girl that takes over like a coffee bake shop, and it's just really, really cute. It's cozy. It gives you those Stars Hollow feelings, and that is always what we're here for, I feel like. Speaking of cozy, we have Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. This is a cozy fantasy book that you're just gonna want to devour and just love. Does it have an amazing plot? No, but that's not where it shines. The setting is where it shines. We follow Viv, who is an orc, and she's like a bounty hunter, a mercenary, and she's sick of killing people, so she wants to hang up her axe. And my homegirl wants to open up her own coffee shop. Props to her. And so she does that. The whole book is about her literally opening up a coffee shop. And she's in this fantastical world where coffee is not really a big thing. So you and me, we know how a coffee shop runs. You have different types of coffee. Hot coffee, cold coffee, muffins, pastries. But Viv, She doesn't know any of this. She thinks one day, maybe let's add ice to coffee and it won't be so hot anymore. Maybe have some live entertainment. And it's just a fun, cozy time. Like I said, is this going to really rock your world? No, but it's just so freaking cute that you can't get enough of it. Who doesn't want to read about an orc opening up a coffee shop? I don't know. I don't know anybody that doesn't want to read about that. Speaking of Viv, we also have a prequel to that, and that is Bookshops and Bone Dust. This is when she first became a mercenary, got injured, had to stay in this kind of small seaside town where she gets to work in this bookstore, and it's really cozy as well. Both of these are equally cozy and beautiful. Speaking of cozy, we have The Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Madana. One is also just really cozy. It's about a character named Micah, who is a witch, only you got to keep it on the DL. She's not really part of a coven. She's part of a group of witches that meet like every quarter just to make sure everyone's following the rules, because you can't tell anybody you're a witch, can't have witch friends, you know, it's all a no-no. But then Micah gets a call from this guy that's like, hey, I have these 3 young girls that are all witches and I don't really know how to teach them. Can you teach them? And so she goes to this house and she teaches these 3 young girls how to be witches. And it is just so cute and adorable. It does have a sequel coming out, or a companion novel coming out soon. I say soon. I think it's not coming out until January. Why they wouldn't put it out in fall is beyond me. But either way, this is just so warm and cozy and adorable and perfect to read in the fall. And we have Business Casual by B.K. Boriston. So bear with me. This is the 4th book in the Love Light Farms series. Love Light Farms is one of my favorite Christmas holiday romances of all time. I have learned since that there are 4 books in the series, obviously, and each one kind of follows a different season. So the first one, we have Love Light Farms, obviously in wintertime. Then we have the second one, In the Weeds. It's kind of winter going into spring, if you will. Then we have Mixed Signals, very much in the summertime. And then we have Business Casual, set in the fall. So in this book, we follow Nova and Charlie, who we've seen before, obviously, in this series. They both kind of have complicated history with love, but decide to maybe up and let it get out of their systems. All this time, they're in a very, very small, very much, like this is the one series that when I read about that I compare to Gilmore Girls and Stars Hollow, this is the town for that. They have like a phone tree where they'll call each other gossip. Like, did you see Charlie macking on Nova in the tattoo parlor? You know, that's the kind of gossip they do. But they're also setting up for the Pumpkin Festival that's coming out later this month. And it's just so fallish and adorable. I recommend the whole series. But if you just want fall vibes, Business Casual is a great one for you. And we have The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, one of my favorite romances. So this one follows the character Florence, who is a ghostwriter for a very prominent romance author. Kind of think like Nora Roberts. And she always does ghostwriters, and she's on a deadline to make another book. Only problem is she suffered a very tumultuous breakup, and homegirl no longer believes in love. So how's she going to write a book about love? And so she's like, I need extensions. But then she has a new editor that she cannot stand. I forget his name. His name is... And he's like, no, I'm not going to give you any extensions because you need to get this done. And then Florence gets even worse news that her father has sadly passed away. So she has to go back home to her very small town, and her family owns the funeral home. They're morticians. They're kind of that vibe. And so she goes, and nobody's welcomed in her small town. Like, she's never felt welcome. And so she goes there, and then next thing you know, she sees Ben. Only this time he's a ghost. He recently passed away. And so she's like, what the heck? Because Florence can also see ghosts. So Ashley Poston always kind of writes romantic books with a little bit of like a fantastical paranormal element, and this one's like set in fall, and it's just got the fall vibes. It's about a girl falling in love with a ghost. But for fall, it was amazing. I do want to mention a few other books I'm planning to read this particular month that I can't exactly recommend to you because I haven't read them yet, but I think they'll be very fallish. First up, I have Given Our History by Kristen J. Miller. Did I buy this because of the cover? Abso-freaking-lutely. You put fall foliage on a cover and Heather will buy it 1000%. So this one's a second chance romance between 2 professors, I believe, and it just sounds really cute. I really hope it's set in fall. Otherwise, I'm going to be really mad at myself. Then we have Unbearably Yours. I saw this one on NetGalley, and I was like, I have to check this one out. I believe it's about like 2 park rangers. I don't know. Do I go on NetGalley sometimes and look at covers and like get really seasonal vibes from them? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Then we have Catching... Then the last one I have that I'm planning to read is Catch and Keep by Erin Hahn. I believe this is also maybe like a second chance at love, not second chance romance. You know, it's got that really fallish foliage cover that I really hope all of these are set in fall, because if not, I'm going to be very mad. Don't put fall foliage on a cover if you're not going to have it set in fall. That really makes me upset. So there you have some of my favorite all-time fall books that are perfect to read in autumn. As always, I try to add more onto this list every single year. I'm always on the lookout for books that are set in fall, that have that fall vibe and just warm and cozy vibe. If you have any of those, please leave them down in the comments, because like I said, I am always looking. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.